Since this is a link system with Allstar and Echolink, we ask that you key your mic, wait about 2 seconds, because it takes a couple of seconds for all the things that are connected to link up, and then give your call sign. That way you don't clip off the first part of your call. I want to remind everybody that this is a directed net. Please direct any and all communications through the net control operator. We do use a Netlogger. Netlogger is a free program you can download from netlogger.org, and you can follow along the log. It's also got the AIM window, almost instant messaging, which we call the blue screen. Okay, let's start out by seeing if there's any emergency or priority traffic. If there is, please call now. Okay, not hearing anything is always a good sign, but if anybody has a problem during the net, just break in and get our attention, and we'll see if there's anything we can do to help you. Okay, I've got about 6 check-ins, early check-ins. I got KC5FM, K85ENU, KC8FQV, N5GLO, and W3ETB on the list. Anybody else want to get on the list, please come with your call sign.
Hello, Delta 8, Echo, Papa Charlie, KD8, EGC, Dustin, and Medina. I'm mobile in short time.
5, Charlie, Alpha, Whiskey, Crosby, Texas.
This is
K5AFS. This is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nicon, Ohio.
Kilo Alpha 5, Oscar Whiskey India, KA5 OWI mobile, in and out.
This is Kilo Bravo 2, Oscar Yankee India, Rob in Virginia.
November 5, Lima Kilo Romeo, N5 LKR, Ken, Moody, Texas, in and out.
Control. Again, Kilo Romeo 4 Foxtrot, Oscar John, and Nokata, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Whiskey Bravo, KJ5 DWB, mobile, in and out.
Okay, let's hold this up right there. I picked up KD8SLG. I got KA5OWI mobile in and out. Kilo Bravo 2, Oscar Yankee India. November 5, Lima Kilo Romeo, who is in and out. Kilo Romeo 4 Foxtrot, and Kilo Juliet 5 Whiskey Bravo mobile in and out. We had a train wreck at first, like 3 stations keyed up at once, and I don't think I got any of them. But we'll call for another round of check-ins here in a minute. So let's go up to the top of this list, and let's see. Looks like the mobiles were in and out, so let's go right on back to the top then. KC5FM, Lloyd, go ahead, sir.
KC5FM coming to you live and with the college on the Boredom Breaker app. Thanks for logging me in. Always can count on you to log me in there, Grant. Looking at the weather in the region, well, there's a flood warning up here in Kansas for about the next hour and a half, or less. The news of next week is going to be the 8-hour weather watch. The Goodland office in northwest Kansas, and yes, it will be spreading south and east, so fire weather's coming up. Slight risk area of convective storms, including tornadoes, about a 5% chance of tornadoes from Texas Louisiana over into Mississippi. And that's this afternoon. So know before you go, if you're driving a big truck along I-10, you might want to consider your route. I know your dispatchers tell you where to go, but I know your dispatchers don't tell you when to get there. So be very careful, especially in the New Orleans, Metairie, Louisiana area. And let's see, W7P, Whiskey 7 Papa, is a special event station going on even as we speak. So see if you can work Pluto. See if you can do that. Grant, have I told you today how much I appreciate you? K5CFY, over.
Okay, Lloyd, a lot of good information. The way they were talking on the weather around here, I thought it was going to monsoon all day, and we hadn't got much of anything yet, so we'll have to see what happens this afternoon. Have a good one, Lloyd, and thanks for stopping by. And that'll be clear with KC5FM, and let's go to Gil in Claremore, K85ENU. Go ahead, Gil. Mark, you'll be next. Mark North.
Oh, I hope everybody's having a good Valentine's Day out there, and wish your sweetheart a Valentine's Day. Take her out to dinner, or whatever you want to do. You know, she will appreciate it. And if you are a female, do the same to your male partner. Take them out to dinner. K5ENU, back to net control. I'm portable 7-3.
W8WKY.
Okay, Gil. Well, thanks for checking in. I'm not taking Francie out to dinner. If it's not starving, I'm going to grill her a nice ribeye. And I don't think you can beat that. So, restaurants are too crowded on Valentine's Day. Have a good one, Gil. Thanks for stopping by. And that'll be clear with KD5ENU. And let's go to Mark North, Kilo Charlie 8, Fox Queen Victor. Go ahead, Mark.
All right. Yeah, I was looking at the text box here. Yeah, Eddie was saying, I think it was Eddie, sounded different. Yeah. Well, it depends on what way you come in. Earlier today, I threw my call out because Wales was still connected with the SCAR's new net. So I came over and checked in with you guys through the phone portal. So I had to dial that up. But then I switched to Doylestown, to the 48496, because they connected. Doylestown, Silver Creek's connected to the net today. I don't know if Josh running the second hour, or we just every other weekend make the connection. And actually, whenever Nick wants, well, if whoever has the ability to make the connection could connect them, all they have to do is they connect it. And the only thing we do, and any net, you always listen, and you always say, is there any emergency traffic or priority traffic? And you always say, and if there's anything, get our attention. So I mean, that's the thing. Even though they're not going, you always say that. But yeah, I'm having lunch now, so we'll send it back over to net control and see what's happening. So I'll send it back to net control, KCFQV.
Okay, Mark. Well, thanks for checking in. Have a great afternoon. That'll be clear with KC8SQD, and let's go down to Oakhurst, Texas next and pick up Bill, N5GLO. Go ahead, Bill.
N5GLO to net. Howdy, Grant, and everybody. It's kind of yuck here today. Cloudy, cool. It's down around 60 right now. We had a little shower earlier, but not much of one. But we're supposed to have rain later today. We'll see what happens. And other than that, nothing going on special. Wife and I are just having a quiet Valentine's Day at home. One thing if we want to get to a restaurant somewhere, it's 16 miles any direction minimum for us to get there. So we just stay at home and enjoying each other. And everybody else I hope everyone has a happy and safe Valentine's weekend, and just have a safe weekend all together. N5GLO.
Okay, Bill, that's what we're going to do here, just hang around the house. You guys wait and see if it ever rains. It hadn't rained much, so see if we could use some rain badly, so see if we get any. Have a good one, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be clear with N5GLO. This is KD5AFS. Next on the list is Eddie, W3ETB, and just Nick's up after him. Eddie, go ahead, sir.
Hi, Grant. Here in Annapolis today, it is 50. Actually earlier it was 50 degrees, and that was about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I don't know what it is now. It's probably a little warmer than that, hopefully. Just hanging around the house today. I thought maybe the granddaughters were coming over, but I wasn't really feeling that great this morning, and the wife wasn't either. So they said they would maybe come by tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see them tomorrow. Although it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, just wanted to check in and say hi. And hope everything's going well with you. This is W3ETV, back to net, 73, Grant.
Okay, Eddie, well, thanks for stopping by and checking in. I think the Swinguli movie tonight's a classic. It's a 1931 version of Dracula, so I may watch a little bit of it before I fall asleep, Eddie. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be clear with W3ETV, and let's go up to Orville and talk to Nick, K88 SLG. Good afternoon, Nick. Come on into the net.
K85AFS, this is KD8 SLG. How you doing, Grant? All the Boredom breakers this afternoon. Good to hear you. Yeah, Dustin was in there on the first round. He texted me and said, "I'll let Grant know I'm out there." So I did. Anyway, we are linked up here in Ohio today. So Josh does have a second hour. So expect some of your friends from Ohio to be in here, I hope. Thanks, Grant. You have a great night. We'll talk to you later on. KD8 SLG, back to net control.
Okay, Nick, I didn't know I was going to run the first hour today, but I went to the breakfast get-together, and since I didn't stay for the meeting, I got volunteered, so that's okay. We'll get through it. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. Have a great one. That'll be clear with KD8 SLG. I had K5CFY who was in and out, and that takes me down to Kilo Bravo 2 Oscar Yankee India. Rob in Virginia. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, this is KB2OYI, Rob in Henrico, Virginia. Just hanging out here watching the rest of the snow melt and ice, so still kind of amazed how much we still have left here, but enjoying the day, gonna enjoy a weekend watching some racing, and probably also be watching Svengoolie tonight here in Virginia, and that's about it. Just gonna go and turn on some HF now and tune around and see what I can find out there, and just hope everyone has a fine evening. It's always good to check into the net when I can, when I remember to. Hi. So, KB2OYI, back to net control, 7-3.
Okay, Rob. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking in. Have a good afternoon, and we'll hope to hear you on again whenever you get a chance. More than welcome to stop by. That'll be clear with KB2OYI, and let's see, next on the list was November 5 Lima Kilo Romeo Ken in Texas, who was in and out. And I'm not sure if I got this call right, but we're going to try. The next guy on the list is Kilo Romeo 4 Foxtrot. Checks back to John in Huntsville, Alabama. Hopefully I got that call correct. If not, please correct me on it. Come on in here, sir. Looking for Kilo Romeo 4 Foxtrot. Are you out there, sir? Well, somebody's keyed up a couple of times. It's in North Carolina, but I'm not getting any audio. I'm going to mark John as not heard. And next on the list was Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Whiskey Bravo, Willie in Denton, Texas. And that takes me down to Dustin, KDA DPC. Dustin, I'm not sure if he's in and out or not because he's working. He might be busy. Dustin, are you around?
W8WKY.
KDA DPC, are you with us, Dustin? Okay, nothing heard there. This is KD5FS with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We finished the first round of check-ins. We're ready for some more. So if you'd like to check into the net, please come with the call sign.
This is November 5 Lima Yankee Sierra. November 5 Lima Yankee Sierra. Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. Pasadena, Texas. No traffic.
Please check in. Kilo 4 Sierra Kilo Delta K4SKD. Jerry in Gloucester, Virginia.
Toaster. Mark in Wadsworth, Ohio.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf K4OG, Mark in Coffee, Ohio.
JAX. Name here is Rod, Jacksonville, Florida.
Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie KD8 EPC, Dustin and Medina, mobile in short time.
Okay, let's...
Southwest India Phonic Hotel Victor, Greg, mobile, AI5HB.
Real quick. KDA DPC. Go ahead, Dustin.
Good afternoon, Grant. KD5AFS in the net. This is KD8 EPC Mobile. Good to hear you, my friend. I'm out here slinging some pizzas. Finally threw a mobile in the car, so I figured I'd stop by, wave a hand, and give you a number. That's all I've got for you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD8 EPC. Back to net control, 73.
Okay, Dustin. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking in, and have a great afternoon. That'll be clear with KDA DPC. So now this last list I got was November 5 Lima Yankee Sierra, who was in and out. Then I had Jerry, K4SKD. I had Mark South, KE8 SFS. I got him on the list twice for some reason. Let's see, and then I got W8JAX. Let's see, let's go to, he was in and out. Let's go to Jerry. K4SKD. Go ahead, Jerry.
Hey, good afternoon, Alex, and everybody else out there on the Boredom Breakers. You're doing a fine job as always. We got a bright sunny day here. We're in the, I don't know, close to 50 degrees today, upper 50s, and it feels great. I'll tell you what, we'll sure take it. Got rain coming in tomorrow, but we'll sure take that too. Not going to hold you up. You got a long way to go. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for picking me up. It's always good to get into the Boredom Breakers and give you one more for the count. What a great group of guys you got for net controls and ladies. That's for darn sure. Keep up the good work. K5ABF and the Boredom Breakers is K4SKD 73 from Virginia.
Okay, Jerry, well, have a great afternoon. Sounding good out there in Virginia. Appreciate you stopping. That'll be clear with K4SKD. Next on the list is Mark South, Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Fox Sierra. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, good to hear you, Grant. 48 degrees today we got here, and it's going to get up to 52 today. Ooh, feel like 48, and the wind is southwest at 6 miles per hour. Gas price, $2.86 to $2.88, all around Wagner, or so. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, you're right. Tonight's movie is a 1931 classic, Traffic, with Bela Lugosi. It's the first movie. The second movie is Dinah Sharp, and I can't tell you anything about that because I never saw Dinah Sharp. And I saw Traffic, but I never saw Dinah Sharp. And doing okay and everything. Just got home a little while ago, and from a restaurant that I ate with that. All that, doing okay and everything. And so I'm going to give it back to you, Grant. You're right in the net good. Kia at 8, Sir Facto, sir.
Okay, Mark. Well, I plan on watching some of the first one, but I'm generally asleep before the first one's over with, so probably won't watch the second one. So we'll see. Have a good one, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be clear with Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Fox Sierra, and let's go down to Florida now and talk to Rob. W8JAX. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, good afternoon there, Grant, and to all on the Boredom Breaker net. This is W8JAX, and currently I am portable pedestrian, walking my pup Lucy here, also known as K5CFY. We got an absolutely beautiful afternoon here in northeast Florida. Hardly a cloud in the sky, and we've got about 67 degrees, and so it's just a beautiful walk with my pup here. That's about all I have. Everyone have a great Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all. W8JAX, back to net control.
Okay, Rob. Well, thanks for checking in. You and Wendy have a good Valentine's Day, too. Did you want to put her on the list, Rod?
You may, by all means, put her on the list, although she's not walking with me at the moment, but you can put her by proxy on the list. Back to you there, Grant.
Okay, Rod, thanks for stopping by and checking in. Have a great afternoon. That'll be clear with W8JAX. We do have Wendy, K8JAX, proxying in on the list, and that puts me back at the bottom of the list. This is KD5AFS with the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. We're ready for some more check-ins. If you'd like to check in, please come with your call sign.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor,
Romeo, Mobile.
84 YBV, Jefferson, Virginia, in and out.
Crosby, Texas.
Kilo Delta 5, Uniform, November Juliet. Kilo Delta 5, Uniform, November Juliet.
Please check Make sure I got it. This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor, Victor, 84 YBV, Jefferson, Virginia, in and out.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Middlemark in Copley, Ohio.
I'm going to be in and out for the net. Doubling all over the place.
Now, that last station that said in and out for the net, please give me a call sign again. I can't put you in and out if I don't have your call. Go ahead and give me a call again, please.
I say again, it is Kilo Charlie 8 Mike Romeo Charlie. The name is Bob. I live in Oakwood Village, Ohio, and I'm going to be in and out for the net.
W8WKY.
Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. Got you on the list, sir. Okay, let me tell you who I got here. I got WX5NXR, KD4YVZ, in and out. There was a station that said Crosby, Texas, but I did not get a call. The Crosby, Texas station, please give me a call.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Alpha Whiskey, Crosby, Texas. Chris.
Hello, Charlie 5, Charlie Alpha Whiskey, Crosby, Texas. Got you on the list, sir. I got AI5HV Mobile, KI5TAQ, N3MDC, KE8UIP Mobile, K4OG, and KC8MRG, who was in and out. So, let's go to the first mobile, AI5HV. Go ahead, Greg.
Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. On my way from Claremore in the RCWA meeting this morning, back home to my QTH. Want to say it was good to see you at breakfast this morning. And there's Grant, and good to see you. And glad you're able to run the net there for Ray. So if you would, please proxy in Miss Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. I want to say thanks for running the net again and appreciate you all. Don't really have much else to say, but we did have a good turnout at the RCWA meeting today. Had about, somewhere in the neighborhood, about 3 dozen people there. So thanks again for running the net there, Grant. I'll say 73 from now. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
Mobile safe on the way home. Glad you had a good meeting. I see, where am I at on this thing? That'll be clear with AI5HV. Next mobile on the list is Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Papa. Go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon, Grant from Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo, KE8 UIB, and I'm along with KF8 DTP, Miss Lori. We just want to say good afternoon, Grant, and everybody out there on the net.
Hi, Grant, everybody out there on the net. Hope everybody's having a happy Valentine's Day.
All right, you guys, we are trucking along here in good old Ohio, and we are headed up to go see my parents for a few and then out for a Valentine's Day dinner. So, we just want to say good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for running the net, Grant. Thank you for getting me in. And again, please proxy in Miss Lori, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa. Thank you. From KE8 UIB 73, y'all.
Okay, you guys travel safe, and I don't think I got your call right. K5CFY, I think, because I had a P. Give me a call again, please. I'm not getting something right here.
That is Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8UIB, and Lori's call sign is KF8TTP.
Straight out there, I had a P instead of a B. Thanks for checking in. We do have Miss Lori, KF8DTP on the list. Okay, that takes care of the two mobile, so let's go back up to the top here and pick up WX5NXR, David and Benita. Go ahead, sir.
K5AFS, WX5NXR. Actually, currently mobile in Claremore, leaving the meeting. It was a good one.
Oh, good deal. I made the breakfast, but I had some stuff to do around the house, so I just come on back home, didn't make the meeting.
Good, pretty informative. But anyway, yeah, just trucking on back to Salina with my friends. So anyway, good job running the net. We'll let you get more check-ins. WX5NXR mobile back to net control.
Okay, David, have a safe trip back home. That'll be clear with WX5NXR. This is KD5AFS. Next on the list was KD4YVV Jeff, who was in and out. And that takes me back to Crosby, Texas. Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Alpha Whiskey. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, just touching base with y'all. Enjoying doing this. Like I said, I'm brand new at this, so I just kind of listening to what's going on and trying to learn my way around. Just waiting on this weather they keep promising me. But so far, not much rain yet out here around Houston.
Well, lived back in Houston in the early 80s, so thank you for stopping by and checking in with us. Hope you get some rain, because we need some rain here, too. Okay, that'll be clear with WX5 and Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Alpha Whiskey, and Crosby. Let's see, where am I here? Let's go to Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. Go ahead, Tim.
Well, good afternoon, Grant. This is KI5TAQ. I just kind of wondered, was Colin told to do this?
Run that by me again, Tim.
I was saying, did you get voluntold to run the net today?
Oh, I kind of got volunteered, but that's okay. No big. I bet you I hadn't run the first hour maybe a half a dozen times. So, and I'm not used to it being this busy. I'm kind of slow on the log. So, you guys follow along on Netlogger. Bear with me, please.
I kind of figured that. Oh, boy, my. But anyways, I think we had a little bit of rain this morning, around 1 o'clock in the morning. And, of course, right now I'm hoping we get some more. But anyway, wife and I are going to be heading out later today. Who knows? We might go to one of our favorite places for Valentine's Day. Maybe head out to another place to get a new ball for our our little puppy, K9TOBY. Oh, boy. And, of course, who knows, I might think about going out sometime and maybe getting something for Valentine's Day, too, as well. But you all stay safe, and I'll see you on down the log. This is K5CFY Allen.
Okay there, boy, that's a string of IDs as long as you are. Thanks, Tim. Have a good afternoon. That'll be clear with K5CFY, and let's go to North Carolina and Michael, N3 MDC. Go ahead, sir.
Well, good afternoon, Grant. Everybody here on the Border Breaker Net. Grant, and I just want to say to everybody out there, happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day. I'm trying to figure out what meal I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Last night I cooked a really good dinner for me and her. I had salmon that I bought at Trader Joe's and potatoes and salad. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. We'll probably talk about that later. But beautiful day today. I've got to walk Luca today. We're going to get some heavy rain tomorrow. I don't know what time. I think I'll have a small window to walk Luca, probably around the 8 a.m. and 9. So hopefully I can walk her up before the rain moves in. But Grant, I hope everybody here on the Border Breaker has a great Valentine's Day, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. This is N3 MDC. Back to you, Grant.
Okay, Michael, thanks for checking in. You have a great Valentine's Day up there yourself. That'll be clear with N3 MDC, and let's go to Middlemark in Kentucky. Kilo 4, Oscar Golf. Go ahead, sir.
KD5 AFS. Hello, Grant and everyone. Yeah, Grant, just wanted to jump in there and say hi. Appreciate y'all guys running this thing. Sitting here, I built me some antennas, about 4 of them, to my own specifications, because they're dummy loads and I'm a dummy, and I'll switch on the wrong antenna with no antenna connected to my amplifier. So I figured I'd better protect that. And I'm just documenting the build now. I'm going to share it with some buddies on Discord. And figured I'd just say hi. Enjoy and listen to everyone out there. K4OG, back to net.
Okay, Mark. Well, I hope your antennas work well for you. I think every ham radio operator ought to have a dummy load handy, because those things can come in handy. Real handy for you, testing, and like you say, stick it on a antenna switch, and hopefully you won't be transmitting into open lines. So anyhow, Mark, good luck with all that. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be clear with Kilo 4 Oscar Golf. To have one more station on the list who was in and out, Kilo Charlie 8 Mike Romeo Golf, Chris. So this is KD5 AFS with the N5XQK Border Breaker Net, and we're ready for some more check-ins. If you'd like to check into the net, please come with your call sign.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot India Alpha Mobile, checking in, checking out.
STT. November 5, Sierra Delta Whiskey, N5SFW. 5WDM.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Sierra Hotel.
Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. 8 in Plano, Newport, South Wales.
Alpha India 5, Uniform, Quebec.
Kilo
KJ5,
Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8 QKO, Nick and Akron.
Okay, let's hold this up right there. We're getting some good long lists. I've got Cal, W7STT. I had a mobile check in right behind Cal, and I did not get a call sign with the train wreck there. That mobile station's out there. Please come again.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot India Alpha, mobile, just checking in, checking out.
Hey, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot India Alpha, mobile, in and out. Thanks for your check-in. I've got November 5, Sierra November Whiskey. I got K5 WDM. I got KJ5, November Sierra Hotel. I got Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. I got Alpha India 5, Uniform Quebec. And I've got KE8QOK. Okay, where am I here? The only mobile I see was in and out, so let's go to Cal, W7STT. Go ahead, Cal.
Yeah, KD5AFS and that W7STT. Well, Grant, the main thing is today has been the topic of Valentine's Day, so I will make a very frank statement that if you still have your Valentine with you, count your blessings and put a big plus by that one. Other than that, you've had a busy net, so I won't hold it too long. It's kind of difficult to try to think of something intelligent to say, so I'll just pass along my 7.3s to the old geezers, 88s to the YLs are listening in, and as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. KD5AFS and Annette, W7STT.
Okay, Cal, well, thanks for stopping by today. Have a great afternoon over there in Arkansas. Always good to hear you. That'll be clear with W7STT. We had a KF8FIA, Scott, who was in and out, and that takes me to EJ, November 5 SNW. Go ahead, EJ.
Good afternoon. This is November 5 Sierra November Whiskey. It's a kind of a dismal day out here. I'm not real keen on this. It's overcast. It's fairly warm, 64 degrees, but we had thunderstorms come through last night, and I have a cat and a dog who are absolutely terrified of thunder. The dog went to my wife. She's more protective than I am, I guess, during a thunderstorm. And the cat came to me, and she just stomped all over me until I paid attention to her, and there was just no getting her to settle down. But that's how it is, and going into spring, we're gonna have more thunderstorms and more upset animals. At least they aren't outside. That could be a lot worse. The other thing I'm doing is I'm looking at antennas because I need to put up an antenna for my HF radio, and I don't have a lot of space, so I'm looking at, right now I'm looking at a sleeve dipole, and I'm trying to figure out how this is supposed to work. So I am open to suggestions if people have good ideas for low noise antennas in a confined space. So I'll hand that back to you. This is N5SNW in Owasso 73.
Okay, EJ, I'd ask around about the antennas. I'm running a G5 RV, and it's 102 foot long, so probably wouldn't work in a confined space, but I know there's stuff out there that will. I'm just not familiar with them, so I keep asking around, EJ, and you'll come up with something. Thanks for stopping by. That'll be clear with November 5 Sierra November Whiskey, and let's go to the Osage now and talk to Donald, KI5 WDM. Good afternoon, Donald. Come on into the net, sir.
Oh, good afternoon, Grant. This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. I just got home from my grandson's little, I don't know what you call it. It turned out it was an unofficial sponsored by some civic club there. Because that school does 7 valedictorians and 7 salutatorians, there's only 3 of them going to be speaking at the actual graduation ceremony commencement deal there. And so this thing was put on by a local civic club for the kids that wanted to give a speech but aren't going to be able to do it at graduation. So I thought that was really cool. All the kids got to put in their 2 cents worth, and that way nobody feels left out for all their hard work. So I'm about half tired and about ready for a nap. So, Grant, appreciate you letting me in. We'll talk at you later, my friend. This is K5WDM.
Okay, Donald, yeah, I heard you say that the other day. 7 valedictorians. I think we only had 1 back when I was in school, so I guess they're being more inclusive these days. I guess that's okay. I don't care. Anyhow, Donald, have a good one, and we'll catch you later. That'll be clear with K5WDM. We got Jessica on the list next. Kilo Juliet 5, November Sierra Hotel. Go ahead, Jessica.
W8WKY.
I just wanted to check into your net. I'm mobile, so I'm usually not available this time of day. Wanted to wish everybody that's within earshot a blessed day. 73 to all.
Okay, Jessica, I missed the fact that you were mobile, or we generally pick up the mobiles first, so be sure you may have said mobile and I missed it, but be sure you say mobile when you are. But mobile safe out there, and have a great afternoon. That'll be clear with KJ5 November Sierra Hotel. This is KD5AFS, and now let's go across the pond to our friend Dave. Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. Go ahead, Dave.
KD5AFS from GW8 SNL. Good afternoon, Grant, and everybody on the Boredom Breaker net. Looks like it's very, very busy. It always is when Ohio is connected up there. Thank you for proxying in, Declan, 2 Whiskey 0 Kilo Yankee Hotel, the kind young ham, and Sue, Mike Whiskey 7, finally did it for me. The only thing of interest that happened, I'll keep it very, very quick there, Grant, you're very, very busy. 6 a.m. this morning, we had a car traveling at 40 mile an hour plus come down our road. It's very, very narrow. Vehicles parked either side of the road. And speed limit on this particular road is 20 mile an hour, but he was doing 40 plus. He misjudged it. He crashed into a vehicle on the near side, bounced off it, went across the other side of the road and hit another vehicle, bounced off it, and did the same thing on the near side. So he trashed 3 vehicles just because he was stupid. Just an example of a stupid, crazy driver. The good thing about it, the police have him in custody. So anyway, that's all for myself there, Grant, and as I say, I'll let you continue on the net. Thanks for taking my check-in. KD5AFS from GW8 SNL. P.S. He didn't hit one of our vehicles at all. Back to you, Grant.
Oh, wow, Dave. It sounded like you had an exciting evening there at the Hacienda. I'm glad you didn't hit your vehicles or nobody's house, but 3 cars. Oh, I hope he's got good insurance. Anyhow, Dave, thanks for stopping by and checking in. Have a great evening across the pond there. That'll be clear with 8 Sierra Zulu Lima. We do have Declan, 2 Whiskey 0 Kilo Yankee Hotel, and Sue, Mike Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Delta India on the list. Okay, that takes us back to Texas now, to Michael. Alpha India 5, Uniform Oscar. Go ahead, Temple, Texas. I know, I've been there. Go ahead, Michael.
That might have been Alpha India 5, Uniform Quebec. This is BJ over here at Pryor, just checking in and checking out. AI5UQ, back to net control.
looking for Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Kilo Oscar. If he said in and out, I missed it, so let's give him another call. Are you out there, Nick?
Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Kilo Oscar. Hello, sir. Sorry, all I heard was somebody keying up on my radio. I didn't get any audio, so I just heard that time, and that's good. Hope I'm coming in for you okay. I'm out here just running some errands today. I wasn't in a huge rush, so I didn't say I was mobile. Just kind of moving around, getting stuff that my wife asked for at the last minute for Valentine's Day for dinner. Doing a few other things. I have to stop at a hardware store and things like that. So trying to hop on and say hello, and yeah, that's about it. So back to you, K8QKO.
Okay, Nick, well, I'm glad I got you on the list and was able to talk to you. And mobile safe and all you running around there. And thanks for stopping by and checking in. That'll be clear with KE8QKO. Well, that's a hard one to say. KE8 Quebec Kilo Oscar. Thanks, Nick. This is KD5AFS with the N5XQK Border Breaker Net. And I got about 8 minutes before I pass it over to Josh. So anybody else would like to check in, please call.
5, Mike Charlie Victor, KJ5 Lima Delta, Ryan out of Oklahoma, and we're mobile today. Juliet 5, November Hotel, Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel, Jeremy, Conroe, Texas.
KJ5 GWN, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Whiskey November, Will, Oklahoma City. Good afternoon, Grant.
WB5RVV. WB5RVV.
5, CLD, 5, full frame.
Okay, I picked up a Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Charlie Victor. I got Kilo Juliet 5 November Hotel.
Texas.
I got Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Whiskey November. And I got Bobby over in Sand Springs. Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Lima Victor. Okay, let's see. The first station was the mobile. Ryan, Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Charlie Victor. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, KJ5MCV, hello to everybody. Nothing much to report, just trying to go find something sweet for my little girl here, and won't be long now, we'll find a donut or something. Anyways, just checking in, little traffic there in the background. Anyways, hello to everybody. You guys have a good one, God bless you. KJ5MCV, back to net.
Okay, Ryan. Well, thanks for stopping by. Be careful in all you're running around, and you and your wife have a good Valentine's Day. That'll be clear with KJ5MCD, and let's go to Conroe, Texas, and pick up Jeremy. Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Good afternoon, everybody on the net. You got KJ5, NHH, Jeremy, and current mobile at the moment. It is 78 degrees cast here in Conroe. On my way to pick up some crawfish for Valentine's, because that's just what we do down here in Texas. So, other than that, everything's going good. We'll turn it back over to the net. KJ5, NHH, and we'll be clear.
Okay, Jeremy. Well, I lived in Houston for 3 years back in the early 80s, and my favorite crawfish dish is Cajun popcorn, little pieces of crawdad that are breaded and fried. It's great. I'm not sure, the stuff was spicy back then. I'm not sure if I can handle that anymore, but I love it. So good luck with that, and thanks for stopping by and checking in, Jeremy. That'll be clear with KJ5 November Hotel. Let's go to Oklahoma City now. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Whiskey November. Will, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Grant. Just trying to chase down some Meals on Wheels meals that haven't been delivered. I got a tracking number, but they haven't given me any updates on when it will be delivered. And I haven't gotten any emails saying that it will be delivered today or tomorrow. So that's been my scuttlebutt all weekend long. So anyway, hopefully it'll be delivered soon, though, because I depend on the Meals on Wheels. So anyway, back over to you, Grant. This is KJ5, November.
W8WKY.
Okay, Will, I hope your meals show up there for too much longer, and you have a great afternoon. And thanks for checking in. That'll be clear with KJ5 Golf Whiskey November. This is KD5 AFS, and let's go to Bobby in Sand Springs. Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Lima Victor. Go ahead, Bobby.
This is Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Lima Victor. Good afternoon, everybody on the net. Just outside fiddling around, enjoying what little bit of rain that we got today, and a little bit of cooler weather. So not much else going on here. So back to you. This is KJ5 CLV 73, everybody, back to net control.
Okay, Bobby, well, thanks for stopping by and checking in. Have a great afternoon. That'll be clear with KJ5 CLV. We did pick up Kilo 5 Bravo Victor Delta Jack down at Ponchatoula, Louisiana, who was in and out. So, let's see. I've only got like a minute left. Almost afraid to call for more check-ins. Anybody, I'll take one more check-in if somebody wants to get on the list.
Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray Whiskey 5, Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray in and out. Greg here out in Rye, Texas.
Okay, we got you, Greg. Whiskey 5, Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray in and out. Okay, Okay, I think I've caught up with the log now, so let's see. I'm going to go looking for Josh. It's close enough to the top of the hour. Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Josh, are you ready to take over?
KD5 AFS. Oh, looks like we're, okay, all right. KD5 AFS, W8HRF. Good afternoon, Mr. Grant. How am I coming in?
You're coming in loud and clear, Josh.
All right. Sounds good. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll for the second hour. Thank you, sir, for doing the first hour. Do appreciate it. And, wow, nice list of check-ins. We're up to 46 already. Fine business there, Grant. Anything else before we start rolling with the 2 o'clock hour here? Well, I guess the second hour.
Well, I can't think of much of anything else, Josh. I was trying to get top part of Netlogger fixed up for you. I got you in as Netlogger, but I hadn't finished the top part. But, boy, I'm having trouble with Netlogger here. I better leave it alone. I'll let you fix that. But, well, thank everybody who checked in today. That's a crazy net to me because I rarely run the first hour. Boy, 45-something check-ins, that's got to be a record for me. So appreciate everybody that stopped by, and thank you all for your patience. With that, I'm going to get out of here, Josh. Have a good net. KD5 AFS, I'm clear.
K5CFY W8HRF. All right, Grant, well, thanks so much for doing the first hour. We do appreciate that. And, yeah, fine business on all the check-ins. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the second hour of the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar, Sierra Hotel. My call sign, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF. I'm located in Akron, Ohio, and I'm going to be your net control for the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net. I'd like to remind everybody that this is a linked system. We're linked with numerous repeaters across the country, so we ask that you keep for a couple of seconds before you start talking, and hang on for a second or two after you finish. We don't want you to get cut off. We want to hear everything that you got to say. With that, I'm actually going to take a round. It seems as though we have a lot of mobiles today, so we're going to see if there's any mobiles out there first, and once I take the mobile check-ins, we're going to take regular check-ins. So we're going to do mobile and short time first, and then before I talk to those guys, we're going to do regular check-ins. So don't worry, we're going to get you on the list. We're going to take it nice and slow and try to get everybody in here. All right? So try to space it out. We'll try to I'm going to take a lot of check-ins right now, so just hold on, you'll get in. So, any mobile or short time stations, please come with your call sign phonetically along with alphabetically. Please call now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Alpha India Romeo.
Delta 5,
This is Whiskey Alpha 5, Alpha India Romeo.
Gil, Claremont,
W5AI or Romeo in and out. Everybody have a good day.
Well, let's see if I can get in this time. KD5VNU Portable. Short time. Short time.
Fox Queen Victor. Good afternoon, Josh.
Echo 5 Unit 4 Bravo Papa, short time.
Kilo Alpha 5, Oscar, Whiskey India, KA5 OWI, David Owasso, in and out.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor, KD4 YVV, Jeff in Virginia.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, so far in the list, I have Whiskey Alpha 5, Alpha India Romeo, got you in and out, KD5 ENU Gil, KC8 FQV Mark. There was a station ending in Papa. I did not get your call sign. Station ending in Papa, can you come again with your call?
WB5 Radio Victor, WB5 RVV.
All right, maybe I heard Papa instead of Victor. So we'll throw Joe, Whiskey Bravo 5, Romeo Victor Victor on there. Let's see, Dave, KA5 OWI was in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Dave. And KD4 YVV Jeff. All right, one more call. Are there short time or mobiles? Short time or mobiles? Please call now.
Alpha Delta 8 Kilo Delta AD8 KD Brian, in and out. VK3 Oscar Delta Delta.
Alpha Mike, W5 LA M Sam, in and out.
All right, let me pick it up there again. That last station you checked in, was that Whiskey 5 Lima Alpha Mike? I think the name was Sam, and that's not resolving right. Whiskey 5 station again?
Sam and Muskogee. Whiskey 5 India Alpha Mike. Sam and Muskogee. India Alpha Mike.
There we go. I got you that time, Sam. Sam, were you in and out?
net control, please recognize Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo. Uniform Kilo. Herb, Southwestern PA, in and out.
W8WKY. All right, let me pick it up there again. All right, we got you in and out there, Sam. Whiskey 5, India, Alpha Mike, and picked up Herb, KC3, Uniform Kilo. Thanks for stopping by, Herb, but next time, please wait for Net Control to call more stations. We were talking to Sam there. Next, what we're going to do, so I'm assuming everybody who just checked in was short time or mobile, let's go ahead and take regular check-ins. Any regular check-ins for the Boredom Breaker Net, please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie, Mike Romeo Charlie. The name is Bob. I'm going to be in and out for the net.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, that time we picked up W3 ETB Eddie. We got Bob, KC8 MRC, in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Bob. And we got Tim, KI5 TAQ, off of the blue screen. Let's see, any other stations, please call now. All right, let's jump back up here to the top of the list and start working some people here. Let's talk to Gil, KD5ENU. How are you, Gil, and what are you up to this Saturday?
Lazy day. I'm on the couch with my portable. Of course, that's all I got now since I lost all the frequencies in my base station. And eventually I'll get them programmed back in. Anyway, I want to say hello, everybody, and have a good Valentine's Day. And that's it. I'm out of here. Have a good one. K5CFY Portable. I'll be clear and back to net control. 7-3.
KD5ENU, W8HRF. All right, Gil, well, I hope you can get your base station reprogrammed up there. Sorry to hear that you lost all those channels. So, hey, appreciate you stopping by, though, today, and you have yourself a good Saturday and a happy Valentine's Day. 7-3. Let's see if Pete's out there. N5KBD, are you out there, Pete? N5KBD, November 5, Kilo Bravo Delta, are you out there, Pete? All right, nothing heard. He's usually in and out. I picked him up off the blue screen. Let's talk to Mark, KC8FQV. What's going on, Mark?
I'm not lie. I just woke up out of about 10 or 15 minutes sleep. Yeah, it don't take much to fall asleep. I was going to go to an auction. My mom said, "You going to go?" I said, "Nah. I just was sleepy." So everything else, yeah, there's plenty to do here. But, yeah, I imagine Betty's here helping you log. I mean, she's doing a good job logging, Josh. Other than that, yeah, the sun's up here. Yeah, Betty and Lucy probably don't like the sun because it melts the snow. They probably, I venture to say, Betty is punching at the sun saying, go away, I want to keep the snow. But, well, we'll send it back to net control and catch everyone down the line somewhere on all these other nets that there are around. Okay, KC8FQV.
All right, Mark, K8FQV, W8HRF. What was I going to say? Yeah, Lucy and Betty, well, they were liking sledding the other day. They had some folks over yesterday, and it was a really good time. So, yeah, it's sad to see so much no-go, but because there's a lot of fun. Well, it lasted, but I know I'm happy to see some spring weather. It lets me get out in the garage, and I got some car work I got to do too. So, all right, Mark, have a good Saturday and a happy Valentine's Day. Getting clear with KC8FQV. Let's talk to Joe. Whiskey Bravo 5, Romeo Victor Victor. How's it going, Joe? What are you doing on Valentine's Day? Having a good, hold on a second. Let me let this drop for a second. All right, it looked like Oklahoma was having some problems with the repeater. Grant, KD5 AFS. Are you able to hear us in Oklahoma again, KD5 AFS? All right, well, I see the repeater there, so hopefully everything's unlocked there. But Whiskey Bravo 5, Romeo Victor Victor. Joe, what do you have for the net today? Try one more time for Joe. Whiskey Bravo 5, Romeo Victor Victor. You out there, Joe? All right, it looks like Oklahoma's having some problems. It sounds like everything's a dead key for them, so that's not good. We're still able to hear, though, so we'll see who else we can talk to. We'll see how this goes, and I'll just kind of try to mark folks as not responding, and once Oklahoma's back working normal, then we'll give them a call again. Let's see if Jeff's out there. KD4YVV, are you out there, Jeff? All right, Jeff might be part of that. The problem's going on with the repeater out in Oklahoma. Let's try for Colin. Colin will probably be out there. VK3, Oscar Delta Delta. How are you, Colin?
W8HRF. This is VK3, Oscar Delta Delta. Yeah, I'm doing not bad for the morning, and good morning to me, and good afternoon to all of you out there. And yeah, I hope you're all enjoying Valentine's Day. As you all know, I've already had our Valentine's Day was yesterday, and yeah, the temperature today is going to be 28 degrees, which is not bad as long as it doesn't come out and burn me. I'll be good. And yeah, and I finished off my QSO card, and so I've been sending that out, and yeah, so and I had somebody from America contact me through the page, because where everybody goes and checks everybody up, they sent me an email, so I sent a QSO card out there too. So yeah, if anybody does want to catch up with me, they're more welcome. I'm good for it, because yeah, I don't mind saying hello and everything like that. And yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for a start, and I'll speak to everybody on the next round. This is BK3 Oscar Delta Delta, returning it back to W8HRS.
VK3 Oscar Delta Delta, Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. All right, there, Colin. Well, what was I going to say? Always good to hear from our friends down under. It sounds like you're having a good morning over there, coming to us from the future, as I always like to say. So enjoy your Sunday morning, and we appreciate you stopping by. So enjoy, and feel free to recheck in a little bit here if you'd like. Going to clear with VK3 Oscar Delta Delta. W5IAM Sam was in and out, and Herb KC3 Uniform Kilo was in and out. And also for our friends out in Oklahoma, if anybody's able to hear us having trouble to get in, don't forget that you can connect to the net with the node number 49562, and you can jump on Echolink. There are other ways to get into the net as well, such as the Extended Freedom Network, or you can connect to W8WKY-R. I know our Echolink's working right now. So I know some folks are having trouble getting in, but there are other ways to jump in. So just take a look there. Let's see. Let's talk to Eddie, W3ETB. How's it going, Eddie, and what do you have for the net today?
Yeah, hi, Josh. I'm coming in through Wales on the Echolink. Yeah, it just kind of dropped off on the Oklahoma N5XQ K-R, so Wales is working. So if somebody's using Echolink, they want to come in through Wales. It's working. And, yeah, it's pretty nice here in Annapolis today. It's nice and sunny and warm, and, you know, I got outside, and I have a new little small Cassie Green telescope that I got, a 70 millimeter, and so I was adjusting the finder scope on that, lining it up, you know, and, you know, I thought the granddaughters were coming over. I think I mentioned that earlier to Grant, but I was not really feeling that great this morning, and the wife is not feeling that great either, so they're not coming today. They might come tomorrow, hopefully, if everything works out all right. I wanted to mention to you, I didn't know for sure if you were interested in astronomy. I know that Ossie is, and let me drop for a second. And I found out that actually NASA has some telescopes out in Arizona. They're 6-inch telescopes, and they're remote driven. So it's called the Micro Observatory, I think is what it's called. Anyway, you can always go online and just, you know, type in NASA online remote telescopes. And so I took 3 pictures with them the other day. One of the Pleiades, one of the Crab Nebula, and the other one of Orion Nebula. Pleiades came out, didn't look too bad. Actually, it must have been kind of hazy that night when they took the picture. But the Crab Nebula and the Orion Nebula didn't really look that great at all, so you couldn't see any kind of nebula. But actually, I did all 3 of them without a filter, so, you know, next time I try it, I'm going to see if I can use some filters and do some other things, you know, to probably enhance the image a little bit. But like I said, I didn't know if you were interested in that type of thing, but thought I would suggest it. You know, maybe somebody else might be interested on the radio as well. W3ETB, back to you, Josh. Hope everything's going well. 73.
W3ETB, W8HRF. All right, Eddie. Yeah, I used to be, when I was younger, I was very into astronomy, and I just haven't had the time to focus on it the last however many years. But I do have a telescope, 2 of them actually, and both from my grandpa. The first one he gave me, my grandparents gave me for my 12th birthday party, and I don't remember the names. Maybe it's I don't remember the names, because there's 2 different telescopes. One that just uses lenses and one that uses mirrors for magnification. So the one they gave me was the one that uses lenses. And so I used that for a while. And then recently, after my grandpa passed, I inherited his big mirror telescope, the one that uses mirrors for zooming in, amplifying the image, what you're seeing out there. So I have yet to take that outside and set it up, but one of these days I do need to do that. But cool information on the NASA remote telescopes. That's really neat. I remember years and years ago, somebody gave me a gift certificate where you got like 30 minutes free trying to do that. Back when it was, sounds like you're able to do it for free now, but back in the day you had to pay for it, I guess. So. All right, Eddie, you have yourself a good Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF. My name is Josh. We're running through the list of check-ins here for the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're going to talk to Taco Tim next, K5CFY and then we're going to do some more check-ins. as you would say, Tim. How's it going, Tim? What do you have for the net? K5TAQ, K5TAQ. Are you out there, Tim?
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day to you and family from wife and myself as well. Oh, and of course I was about ready to panic and said, okay, let's do something here, and I just brought up the old backup, which happens to be the Echolink. So, yeah, I'm glad that they got it all situated right now. But I know around the corner is also going to be President's Day. So much for that kind of fun. But anyways, you all stay safe and enjoy the day up there. And who knows, you may want to take wife and family out for Valentine's Day. This is K5CFY Allen.
K5TAQ, W8HRF. All right, Tim, well, it's good to hear you here. And happy Valentine's Day to you and your wife as well. And what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't get President's Day off, unfortunately. But our customer does. One of our customers do, so maybe I can catch up on some work. There was something else you mentioned. Oh, we did go out to dinner on Thursday for Valentine's Day. So we went to a local restaurant that we like to go to. So that was pretty cool. That was a good way to celebrate Valentine's Day. So. All right, Tim, you have yourself a good Saturday. You're going to clear with K5TAQ. And I know I said we were going to take check-ins next, but I'm going to try to circle back to these two stations we missed. It looks like Oklahoma, the repeater in Oklahoma is back. So let's see if we can talk to, well, I guess these guys weren't in Oklahoma. Let's try them again anyways. We're going to circle back. Whiskey Bravo 5, Romeo Victor Victor. Joe, are you out there? All right, nothing heard from Joe. And let's see if we can catch Jeff. KD4YVV. Jeff, are you out there?
Yes, I'm out here. Echolink wouldn't let me talk to you. I guess I got tired of the crowd that people called in today for Valentine's. All of a sudden, I'm like, where'd I go? Anyway, I'm okay. I hope everybody's having a good time. I'm here actually in my daughter's room helping my granddaughter straighten up the closet. You won't believe how many clothes in here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. KD4YVV, thanks for coming back to me.
Sure thing, Jeff. Glad you were out there, and we're glad we were able to pick you up. And I know what you mean. Clothes and all kinds of other stuff in the house piles up fast. So we're in the middle of trying to get things straightened up around the house. We're doing spring cleaning. All right, Jeff, you have yourself a good Saturday. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel, and we're ready to take more check-ins for the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. If you'd like to check in, please come with your call sign phonetically, alphabetically, along with your name and location. Let's try to space it out. You're going to get in. I'm going to pick you all up. I'm going to get you. I'm going to try my very best here. So we're going to do a bunch of check-ins here. So please call now.
Control, please check in and out. KI4DCR, Kilo India 4 Delta, Charlie Romeo, Charles, Northwest Raleigh, North Carolina. I'll be in and out, sir.
At Control, please check in W2KJV, W2KJV, Tony, in Homosassa, Florida.
Kilo, Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5, Real Big Guns, Shannon in Tulsa, Mobile, and I'll be in and out, and proxy in KA6 DOY in for the count as well. He's with me. KC5 RBG.
W8WKY.
November Tango 8 Delta NTHD, Dave, Copley, Ohio.
Check in Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, K5CFY WDM, Donald in the Osage.
Watford, Ohio. I don't know if I got in, Josh.
I got you, Mark. We picked up KI4DCR. Let's see, in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Charles. Whiskey 2, Kilo Juliet Victor, Anthony. Got you in there. KA5, what am I saying? Kilo Alpha 6, Delta Oscar Yankee. Got Remel and also got Shannon. KC5 RBG. Got you guys mobile and in and out. Thank you both for stopping by. We picked up NT8D Dave, KI5 WDM Donald, and KE8 SFX Southern Mark. Anybody else who would like to check in, please call now.
Kilo November 4, Echo Whiskey Tango, in and out.
Kilo November 6, Kilo Zulu, KN6 KKZ, in and out.
All right, let's pick it up there. That time we picked up, let's see, Kilo November 4, Echo Whiskey Tango. Got you in and out, Thomas. Thanks for stopping by. And Kilo November 6, Kilo Zulu. Got you in and out, Vince. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else?
November 9, Quebec, Oscar, X-ray, in and out.
All right, I'll pick it up here and we'll work this list. Got Kilo 9, Quebec, Oscar, X-ray. Got you in and out. Thank you for stopping by. It looks like this is your first time on the Boredom Breaker Net. Feel free to stop by anytime. That's here every day from noon Central Time. Runs for about 2 hours. Let's see. Let's jump back up here and talk to Anthony. Whiskey 2, Kilo Juliet Victor. You're the second KJV that I know. There is RevKev is out in California, K6 KJV. So, how are you, Anthony? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net today?
Well, good afternoon. Nice to hear you. I haven't checked in a few years, but nothing going on. It's a pretty nice day here in Florida, and just wanted to say hello. And yeah, I did hear that K6 KJV on a different net. That's interesting. Anyway, all the best to everyone listening, and happy Valentine's Day, and back to you, Net Control, W2 KJV.
Greg.
Go ahead, breaking station.
Net Control, correction on the call. It's November 9, Quebec, Oscar, X-ray.
All right, was that, I think I got it, November 9, Quebec, Oscar, X-ray, over.
QSL, Damon from Greenfield, Ohio. And I'll be in and out. Thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, Damon, I got you that time. I think I had it right, but I think I said it incorrectly. So appreciate the correction there. So you have yourself a good Saturday. Anthony, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday, and we appreciate you stopping by. Oh, glad that you. I'm happy I was the net controller you checked back in with after a couple of years. So don't be a stranger, and come back and say hi sometime. Let's see. I'm looking at the net roster. Do you go by Tony or do you go by Anthony?
Oh, I go by Tony.
All right, roger that. We just have a preferred name column, so I just updated it there. So I appreciate the clarification there. Yeah, my full name is Joshua, but it's spelled strangely, and so I just always go by Josh. So that's what it says in my preferred name column. So, all right, Tony, you have yourself a good Saturday and a happy Valentine's Day. All right, we're going to clear with W2KJV. Next, we're going to talk to Dave, NT8D. How are you, Dave, and what are you doing today?
Hello there, Josh, everybody on the net, all the listeners. Well, I'm starting off by recovering from my Friday, going to my buddy's Friday the 13th party. He was born on a Friday the 13th. He had a severe motorcycle accident on his birthday 18 years later on Friday the 13th. They put him in a coma for about 6 weeks. So every Friday the 13th, he has a celebration of life, and so I went up there last night. We used to have maybe 30, 40 people come through when we were all younger. Last night we only had maybe a dozen folks there, but it was fun and had a good time. And so I'm just kind of recuperating from that, and then I'm going to go play a Valentine's Day concert over in Chagrin Falls for you locals. A few seats left over at the little theater there in Chagrin Valley. We're doing Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and the Somewhere Over the Rainbow lady, Judy Garland. We're doing that's our sets for tonight, and so that'll be fun. Hope everybody has a safe weekend. Hopefully you get to spend with somebody you like, and I'll throw it on back to you there, Josh, for net control. NT8D, back to you.
NT8D, W8HRF. All right, Dave. Well, have yourself a good Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. That sounds like you're going to have a good evening doing some Sinatra and Judy Garland and Sammy Davis Jr. music there. That's awesome. There's a song. Oh, what's the song that they do? The Rat Pack does. Oh man, I can't remember the name. It's been too long since I've listened to it. It'll come to me at some point. Doesn't matter. But I always enjoyed listening to their music. So there you go. And man, that is a great reason. Your buddy who survived the motorcycle accident, that is a great reason to have a party every Friday the 13th. So there you go. All right, Dave, have yourself a good Saturday and a happy Valentine's Day. Going to clear with NT8D. Next, we're going to talk to Donald, K5CFY WDM. What's going on, Donald? This is W8HRF.
Well, W8HRF, this is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. The only thing going on around here, Josh, is the rain. And I think I'm just going to sit around and watch some YouTube about ham radio and a few other things and watch and listen to the rain, because it ain't going to stop. So that's all I've got, my friend. You have a great day. Appreciate you letting me in. This is K5WDM. God bless and 7-3s, everybody.
W8WKY.
K5CFY WDM, W8HRF. All right, Donald, well, appreciate you stopping by, and with the rain that you're getting, hopefully you need the rain. I don't know. We don't really need it. We don't really need the rain. We got all this water runoff from all this snow. My yard's getting all muddy. So, but anyways, have a happy Valentine's Day there, Donald, and we'll say 7-3. Let's talk to Mark, K5CFY. What's going on, Mark?
Really, Josh. I don't know about that rain. We got sunshine here. Yeah, I'll take the sunshine. And 50 degrees right now. And you're going to get up to 52 degrees today. And feel like 50 right now. And the wind is 5 miles per hour southwest. Gas price at $2.86 to $2.89 or $2.88, something like that. And let me drop this for a bit. Doing okay and everything. Just woke up on a nap and that. I was in the first hour with Grant and that, but I took a nap after that, you know, and just woke up to find out you are on today. I'm glad of that, and that, you know, and yeah. That's pretty much it right there. I didn't have too much on Valentine's Day, except my sister and my brother-in-law took me out to lunch and that. And we had a good lunch and that. About all that, that's pretty much it. Hope you and Lucy and Betty and Will had a good day today. And enjoy your Valentine's Day and that. With that, give it back to you. See you at 8, sir, Pato, sir.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Foxtrot Sierra, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. All right, Mark. Well, hope you also have a good Valentine's Day. Yeah, ours is going pretty good. Well, I mean, like I said before, we kind of celebrated on Thursday, and today I'm enjoying being out in the garage, getting things cleaned up. And Lucy's over babysitting at her parents' house, so she'll be back in a little bit, and we're going to go to game night. We're going to have a game night tonight at our church, so that's what we're doing for Valentine's Day. So hopefully see you this Thursday at the meeting there, Mark, and we'll catch you later. Going to clear with K5CFY. We are at the bottom of the list. Damon, N9QOX, was number 70 on the list. Let's see how high we can run this up today. We got 20 minutes and plenty of lines to fill. See if we can get up past 80 today. We'll see how that goes. Station's waiting to check into the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please call now.
This is November 5 Sierra Whiskey. That's N5SWW. I'm Scott. I live in Tamaha, and just in for the count.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf K4OG. Mark M. Copley.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. Nick in Ohio.
All right, I'll pick it up there. That time we picked up 4 K5, oh my goodness, AI5Q and 5 Sierra Whiskey. Scott, got you in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Scott. I think this was your first time checking into the Boredom Breaker Net too. Stop by anytime and say hi. Let's see, K4OG Mark and KD8 SLG just Nick. Anybody else who wants on the log, please call now.
Kilo CFI Delta Alpha Yankee KI5 DAY Mobile.
All right, we got the troublemaker, K5DAY, and we also picked up Alex off the blue screen, K5AVF. Let me take a break for a second here. All right, let's talk to Allen, who's mobile. I think that was, yep, that's our only mobile station. K5DAY, what's going on, Allen?
Hey there, Mr. Josh. Thanks for running the net. Man, I'm running around like a chicken with my left foot cut off. Hi. Don't tell Larry I said that. You know, being a rubber chicken, he has feelings. Yeah, I've just been over at my storage building most of the day, organizing and putting up a couple of shelves for ham radio equipment to get it out of my room. Much more room in my room now, so I've got a whole bunch of ham equipment on two different shelves. I got the grab and go on one side and the sell and barter stuff on the other side, so I'm off to a good start with that. But I wanted to get everything over in storage instead of just sitting in my room for the most part. So anyway, it's been a good day doing that. I'm fixing to go in here to Wally World and do some shopping, and then I'm going to go to my sister's and brother-in-law's today. I spent yesterday taking my brother-in-law to the hospital for his colonoscopy. Whether that is K5DAY returning. But anyway, that was a wonderful adventure. I had gotten off for work Thursday night, and I was off Friday, but I got about 2 hours of sleep and had to get up at 4:30 to take him to the hospital. He had to be there by 6, so I spent part of the day there and came home and rested for a while. Went to the VFW post last night to help with bingo. Saw my friends up there. It's been a good weekend so far. I'm off till Tuesday, so I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it and get some stuff done, even though it's raining some off and on. We didn't get near as much rain as we were supposed to. So tell Miss Lucy and the fam there that I said howdy, and I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night on the Beaconnet. K5DAY. Thank you.
K5DAY, W8HRF. All right, Alan, well, it sounds like you're having a great weekend. Man, you enjoy that long weekend until Tuesday there. That sounds phenomenal. My next long weekend doesn't come until March. Right, yep. And then after that, not till Hamvention, as far as I know. We're going to go down to Hamvention. So, hey, that sounds awesome. It sounds like you're doing similar in the ham shack as to what I'm doing out in the garage, just putting things in their place. So, all right, Alan. Well, enjoy heading over to I think you said your sister's tonight, and so we'll hear you tomorrow on the Beaconnet. So, thanks for stopping by. Going to clear with K5DAY, and let's see. Let's talk to Jairus, AI5Q. What's going on, Jairus?
Well, good afternoon, Josh, and everyone on the net. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. I went to breakfast this morning with some of the ham guys before the club meeting, and then we finished breakfast so early. We had an hour to kill before the club meeting. But we got to talk and chat and all that. It was fun. And Jeff did a presentation on free DV, which is a digital voice protocol on HF that clarifies everything and gets rid of the static, and it's less than 3 kilohertz wide, and it's done on single sideband, and it's just all around. It's very interesting, and I think right up my alley, because there's only so much static I can listen to before I lose my mind, and it's not very much anymore. I don't have a lot left to lose in my mind, but I'm going to try and check it out, see what I can make work with that. It's going to be pretty interesting. I may have to dedicate a new computer to it. I'm not sure my old one's up to the task, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. And if I got to dedicate a new computer to it, then I'll buy a Pi 5 and do that, because it'll run on a Pi 5. But it's pretty neat stuff. I'm glad he did the presentation, and it's going to be at Green Country Ham Fest, which I hope to go to when that rolls around. And not sure about Hamvention. Not sure I can pull that one off. There's things going on at the office that I'm not sure if I'll have a lot of spare time at that point in my life or not. So if I'm not working, I'll be at Hamvention. How about that? And if I am working, ballpark, and we'll just see how it goes, and I might play it by ear. AI5Q, back over to you, Josh.
AI5Q, W8HRF. All right, Jairus. Well, yeah, wow, that'll be here before you know it, Green Country Hamfest. I just looked it up. It looks like it's April 10th and 11th, so that's really cool. 2-day Hamfest, really cool. Most of our Hamfests around here are just a day. Most of the time they're wrapped up by about noon, so other than Dayton, of course. But hey, if you do if you do make it out to Hamvention, we'll have to coordinate a meetup, because I know there's a lot of SARA guys that end up going. I know Gary's. I heard Gary's planning on going, AAHCS, and a few other folks. So should be a good time. Yeah, we just got our campsite reserved a couple weeks ago. So there was something else that you said that I was going to comment on, and I can't remember it now. So, but hey, thanks for stopping by, Jairus, and don't work too hard. We'll look at who's. I'm one to talk, anyways. We'll catch you later there, Jairus, and say 7-3. AI5Q, W8HRF. Let's go down here and talk to Mark, K4OG. How are you, Mark? What are you doing today?
W8HRF, K4OG. Hi, Josh. Well, you seen what I did last night, and then I promised I was going to write up my antenna creation, just kind of document it. Not that anybody will build from it, but at least I'll have it documented, and I'll put it on the Discord. You know, you can take a look at it, and I'm sure I'll get some comments, because there's always more than one way to skin a cat. That's what I'm doing, Josh. Get done with this, and then I think I'm going to look for some aids in 3D printing a, how do you say it? Quadrifilar heliax antenna. Some I want to stick up in the air and get satellite images and just let it run all the time. K4OG, back to W8HRF.
K4OG, W8HRF. All right, Mark, I just looked up that quadrifilar, oh my goodness, I'm not even going to try, heliax antenna, oh my goodness. It looks like DNA. We'll call it a DNA antenna. Can you transmit on that, Mark, or is it just to receive only?
You can transmit on it, but I would just use it for receive for slow scan TV.
All right, roger that. That's pretty cool. That's really neat. So, thanks for the info there, and I'm going to look for your write-up there that you do on your K-antenna. That's just a dummy load, right? It's just a dummy. Is that yeah, that's just a dummy load, right?
Roger. I should have thrown in the bottom word, resistor. It's a Heath K-antenna resistor, 50 ohms.
Well, I'll tell you what, I do need a dummy load, so maybe I'll add that to the project list. We'll see what we can do. So, all right, Mark, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your Saturday, and happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you on Thursday. Going to clear with K4OG. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF. Name's Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. Going through our list of check-ins.
KC5JVT. Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Victor Tango, Butch in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
All right, I got you on the list there, Butch. I wasn't quite taking check-ins list yet, but I'll get you on the I got you on the list there. So I was just re-identifying. Anyways, we're going to talk to Nick, KD8SLG. And we got a couple more check-ins, and we'll do one more final call here once we get close to the top of the hour. KD8SLG, what's going on, Nick? W8HRF.
W8HRF, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Josh, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. Fine business today. lots of business today. It's a good thing. Just went through Mark K4OG's notes and minutes from the last meeting, and they're absolutely fabulous. I just want to say thanks, Mark. The free DV thing is pretty awesome. We saw some stuff on that last year. I remember Ken Dorsey did that for us, and I'm right there with AI5Q, Charis. I have a very limited span of time that I can listen to HF noise before it turns me into a migraine monster. So that could be a cool thing for sure. All right, man, have at it. We'll talk to you later on. Have a great nap. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day, all y'all. KD8SLG, back to net control.
KD8SLG, W8HRF. All right, Nick, well, thank you for stopping by, and you reminded me what I was going to say to Jairus. Jairus, if you're still listening and if you ever want to jump on free DV, let me know. I did set it up on my computer. I think it still works. Ken Dorsey is a local ham. Ken Digital Dorsey is what we call him, and he did a presentation a couple months on free DV for us. I think maybe you just said this, Nick. I'm sorry. I was looking at the node map that you mentioned. It's absolutely gigantic today, which is awesome. But yes, I played around with it, and it was really cool. There was a geomagnetic storm going on when I tried it, but I was still able to hear someone in Chicago, which was neat. And we had a little QSO. So it is really cool, and I think it should take off more. I think it'd be really cool. Let's see. Let's talk to Alex. K5AVF. How are you, Alex? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net? This is W8HRF.
Well, good afternoon, Josh. Good afternoon to the net. K5, oh, that's not right. W8HRF. I was reading the wrong line. W8HRF. This is K5AVF. Alex here. And I just brought up the node, the bubble chart. Man, it's huge today. So good deal on that, and a good deal on the count. Got a lot of good check-ins. Everything's looking good. So too bad about the little bit of glitch there, but got that rebooted and everything's good. So good to hear you, Josh, and just wanted to say hello, and you have a great day. K5AVF, back to you.
K5AVF, W8HRF. All right, Alex, well, we appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a happy Valentine's Day and a good Saturday as well. And appreciate your help there. Appreciate you and Grant working behind the scenes and getting the Oklahoma repeater set back up there. So thank you for whatever it was you had to do there. Appreciate it. And let's see. We're going to clear with K5AVF. Let's talk to Mark. KE8HGS. How are you, Mark? I think I just got your QSL card from you in the mail 2 days ago. How are you, and what do you have for the net? Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Golf Sierra, KE8HGS. Are you out there? All right, nothing heard from Mark. Let's go ahead and talk to Butch. KC5JVT. How are you, Butch, and what do you have for the net?
Yes, sir. It's kind of a dreary day down here in southern Oklahoma. It rained pretty good this morning. I don't know, I guess about an inch. I hadn't looked at my rain gauge. But it's just a dreary day. But we needed that rain so badly. I am so glad to see it finally get here. Outside that, I don't know too much to say. Trying to figure out what I'm going to have for dessert here in a little while. Okay, that's all from Ardmore, Oklahoma. This is KC5JVT clear.
KC5JVT, W8HRF. All right, Butch. Well, you have yourself a good Saturday. thank you for stopping by. We do appreciate it. Always good to hear you. And we'll catch you next time. Going to clear with KC5 JVT. And we're at the bottom of the list, almost at the top of the hour here. We're going to do one more round of check-ins. We'll see. Let's see if we can get it over 80. We'll see if we can, how far over 80 we can get this. And then we'll put a bow on it here as we get past the top of the hour. Stations waiting to check into the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, with your name and location. Please call now.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Echo Papa Charlie, K88 EPC, Dustin in Medina, Ohio, mobile.
5CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
Juliet, BE7TWJ, Terry in BCK.
November 5, Charlie Echo Lima, Curtis in Claremore.
All right, let me pick it up there. On that round, we picked up KD8 EPC Dustin. Got your mobile, Dustin. We'll get right back to you. We picked up K5CFY Mr. Ray. Congratulations on number 80 today, Mr. Ray. Let's see. There was a Victor Echo 7 station. I missed your call sign. And November 5, Charlie Echo Lima. Curtis got you in there as well. The Victor Echo 7 station, could you come with your call sign again phonetically and a little slower, please?
That is Victor Echo 7 Tango Whiskey Juliet, BE7TWJ. And there's Terry from Helena, BC.
All right, I got you that time. Appreciate that. VE7 Tango Whiskey Juliet. Terry got you in there. All right, this is the last call. Last call for the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call sign now. Last call.
November 8, Mike Whiskey Sierra, N8MWS, Pete, Stark County.
OSR, checking in and out from Enid, Oklahoma.
All right, that time we picked up Pete, N8MWS, and then the last station who checked in, your prefix got cut off for me. So ending in Oscar Foxtrot Romeo, could you come again with your call, please?
Yes, that is Kilo Juliet 5, Oscar Foxtrot Romeo. Harley checking in and out from Enid, Oklahoma.
All right, there we go. I got you that time. Appreciate it, Harley. Got you in and out, and we'll say 7-3. KJ5, Oscar Foxtrot Romeo. Okay, let's jump up here and talk to Dustin. He's mobile. We want to get him in here. KDA EPC, how's it going, Dustin? How's your Saturday? What do you got for the net?
W8HRF and the Boredom Breaker Net. Well, good afternoon to you, Josh. I don't have much for you. We're just out here slinging pizzas, having fun, and we're just about done. So just wanted to stop by, say hello, give you a number, and say Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. With that, I'm going to say 73 because I'm just pulling up to work, and my day is over. So with that, have a great afternoon, have a great rest of the net, and we'll catch you down the walk. This is KDDPC, back to net control, 73.
KD8 EPC, W8HRF. All right, Dustin, well, fine business on the end of the workday for you. That is awesome. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. It is a beautiful day out there, so it's a great Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to you as well, and we'll catch you later. We'll clear with Dustin, KD8 EPC. Let's go talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How are you, Mr. Ray? How was the meeting this morning?
K5CFY WAGRF. Thanks for running the net there on the second hour. Fine business for sure there. 84 looks like, so that may be a new Saturday record. But anyway, thanks the Sierra Club for linking up with us today, and always good to hear you. And I want to say happy birthday to Betty and Merry Christmas and happy Valentine's Day. So there you go, Josh. Again, thanks a lot for doing the net. Back to you, K5CFY.
K5CFY, WHRF. All right, Mr. A, I will convey the happy birthday and Merry Christmas wishes to Miss Betty for you. Actually, funny story, her birthday is actually coming up this Thursday. It happens to coincide with our SARA meeting, so her birthday's coming up this week, so she'll say she'll say happy birthday at any point, but it's actually true this week, so there you go. 7-3, Mr. A, and we'll catch you later. Going to clear with K5CFY. And let's talk to Terry. Victor Echo 7 Tango Whiskey Juliet. How are you, Terry? And welcome to the net.
Thank you so much for having me. I have been off DMR for about 2 years and decided to fire up my hotspot radio today and connected to you first, and so I figured I'd join in and just been listening to everybody, and it's been bringing back lots of good memories. So happy to be back into it.
Hey, well, fine business. I think you're the second person today who said they've been kind of out of the hobby or just out of, I think the one gentleman said he had been out of the hobby for a little bit and fired up his radio today and checked in, and so it's good to hear him as well. So, hey, yeah, you're sounding good coming in here through DMR, through the linked up system. And I think it looks like it might be your first time on the Boredom Breaker net. So welcome. We're here every day, starting at noon Central Time. We run for about 2 hours and take check-ins from all over the place and have a little bit of rag chew and have a good time. So feel free to stop back anytime. Over.
Thank you so much. No, you'll hear my voice more often, that's for sure. Thank you so much.
All right, sounds good, Terry. Well, you have yourself a good Saturday. We'll say 7-3. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's move down to Curtis. We'll talk to him. N5, November 5, Charlie Echo Lima. How are you, Curtis, and what do you have for the net?
Oh, doing pretty good today. Appreciate you running the net. Out mobile and enjoying some weather while it's not raining, even though they forecasted rain. Looks like we're getting a break, so I'm out enjoying that, slowly leaving the Claremore area, so I'll turn it back to net control, say 73s to everybody. Have a great day, N5CEL.
N5CEL, W8HRF. All right, Curtis, will you mobile safely out there and have a happy Valentine's Day, all right? Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Let's clear with Curtis. And let's talk to Pete. Pete, you're my tail gunner for today. N8MWS, congratulations on being number 83. Harley's right after you there, but in and out at 84. So what do you got going on today, and what do you have for the net? This is W8HRF.
W8WKY.
W8HRF from N8MWS. Pete, I'm located here in Jackson Township, Stark County, local. Maybe about, 20 minutes from Doylestown, where I'm at. And I don't know if you guys know me. I'm kind of like the side hustle guy. I'm constantly repairing electronic things for people, and I'm just putting back together my neighbor's SARA controller. Had a bad relay, crappy Chinese capacitors. I pulled one out of there. The ESR was 4. I mean, it was pretty much almost shorted. So recapped it, put a new relay in there, and I'm just buttoning it back up, and then I'm going to walk over and we'll hook it up and see if it works, and maybe I'll have a SARA when it's running. So that's all I'm doing, and Hope everybody has a wonderful Valentine's Day. And my wife and I already exchanged gifts. She's happy. And then we'll have a bottle of wine, have a good meal tonight, and watch some Olympics. So 7-3s, and always great to hear everybody out here. N8MWS will be clear.
All right, Pete. N8MWS, W8HR. Sounds like you're having a productive Saturday so far, and sounds like you got a good evening planned. So there you go. And something you said, electronic stuff. Hey, I don't know if you or if you know anybody in the area who does, I guess I would call it refurbishing of old tube radios, receivers. I have a old cabinet that is it's a Zenith radio that was my grandfather's, and I'm afraid to plug it in because I'm sure it needs recapped, and I'm sure it needs to be looked at before I plug it in. The last time I plugged it in, I was probably 10 years old, and it worked, but I'm kind of afraid to do that now. So I don't know if you ever do any servicing of old, or if you know anybody who does any old vintage tube radios. Over.
I don't work on stuff like that. And the main reason is those things just aren't worth anything anymore. And if you could put a ton of money into something it really has no value unless it's like super sentimental or something like that. Best thing to do would just be ask around. Maybe check. I don't know if I still get QST. I still get the actual paper copy, and they still have some classified ads in the back, and every once in a while you might find somebody that works on stuff like that. But the best way to power up anything that you're unsure of is just find yourself a variac and put an AC current meter in line with it. You can find those Staco variacs. They're on eBay all the time. The last time I looked was just the other day. I think there was probably like 100 of them. Good thing to have in your shop, because then you can bring the power up slow and you can watch the current. And if it starts to really climb, then you know you got an issue. So other than that, really couldn't help you. N8MWS.
Well, that right there was a lot of help, so I do appreciate that. So thanks for all the info. I have heard about some folks have recommended a variac to me, so it sounds like I need to invest in that. Yeah, I know they don't really. It's more just because it was it was in my grandpa's basement for however long, and we played with it as kids. It's kind of the main reason I'm interested in keeping it. So there you go. All right, Pete. Well, enjoy your Saturday. Thanks for the info, and we'll catch you later. Let's give this a break for just a second. With that, we're at the bottom of the list and the bottom of the net. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking into the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net today. I'd like to thank the RCWA Club for sponsoring the net, as well as all the other clubs and repeaters which link up. We love hearing from all of you, and we wouldn't have a net without all of you. So with that, this net is now closed, and I turn this frequency back to normal and customary amateur radio use. 7-3, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good Saturday. And Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot is now clear. 7-3 all.
I'll be down one floor there.
This is KD8 Mobile listening on the 39.
KD8 EPC, W8HRF. What's going on, Dustin?
Oh, not a whole lot, Josh. Just got my money did out, and now I'm mobile and home, so all is well in the world. Good net there today.
Yeah, roger that. That was a lot of fun. We did really well. I think, 84 check-ins. How many did Grant get? Grant got, take a look here, 45 check-ins on the first hour. So that was a lot of fun. So, what you got plans for the rest of the evening? What are you doing tonight?
Well, my friend invited me over and is making breakfast for dinner. I was told I better bring the bacon, so that's all that's going on around here. Otherwise, I've got some laundry going on later. How about you guys? You guys doing anything good?
Oh man, the exciting house chores. Let's see. What are we doing tonight? So I've got about 2 hours here. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to clean the basement and get that ready for tomorrow because we're having some folks over to watch the Daytona 500. And I don't know if I'll get back out to the garage because at 5:30 we're going to have game night at our church. So we're going to go do that. And that'll probably take us till about 9 o'clock tonight. So, and then I got a bunch of random things I can do on the computer this evening. So that's kind of the plan, and excited for tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be a good race. I watched part of the Craftsman Truck Series race Friday. I got a free trial of Fubo and was watching that because Tony Stewart was racing along with the YouTuber Cletus McFarlane. But they got wrecked earlier in the race, so it was kind of boring, and I started falling asleep. So anyways, that's what's going on. And, breakfast for dinner sounds delicious.
KKO?
Hi, Nick at Night. I hear you out there. Let me say my comments before I forget them real quick. Josh, the Daytona 500 is always a good one. I'll be at work for most of it, but hopefully we'll watch at least some of it. I haven't watched one in several years, though, so always entertaining. Nick at Night, take it away from KDPC.
KKO? Hello, Dustin. Hello, Josh. Sorry I missed your half of the net there, Josh. I was in and out of Costco and Sam's Club and stuff. I heard part of it, but I wasn't able to check in. I'm curious, the last guy, Pete, I wonder, I don't know, you probably don't. I wonder if he fixed his laptop. So I was thinking, I've been in the market for somebody to try to see if I can fix an old MacBook. I've not been able to find somebody that can fix that. But anyway, figured I'd hop in and say hi while I was wandering down to, where am I going now? I forget the next door. I know where it is. I'll see it when Harbor Freight. That's where I'm going.
I hope you remember where you're going. All right, Nick. Well, Pete is on the 3.9 a lot. I hear him a lot in the mornings on the barometer net, so he might be out there still. So we'll leave a pause when we throw it to Dustin, see if he wants to jump in. But yeah, Dustin, I haven't watched much NASCAR at all since I was a kid, and recently just been more and more interested. So probably just because I just reminiscing of back then. So what else was I going to comment on? I think that's about all I can remember. Over to you, Dustin, KD8 EPC, W8HRF.
NHMWS.
Short and sweet here. I've got to clear with you guys. I'm just getting ready to pull in, but once I pull in the driveway, I can't hit the repeater anymore. So thanks for coming back to me, Josh. Good to hear you out there, Nick at Night. I'll say 73, and I'll be clear. This is KD8 EPC. Over to you, Nick.
All right, thank you, Dustin. We had a station jump in, AMWS.
Hey, I got a phone call. I'll be back here in a minute. N8MWS.
Copy that. All right, well, that's about it for me, I think. Just motoring, so over to Josh.
All right, Nick. Yeah, we'll see if Pete comes back and can help you with your laptop stuff. What else? I don't have too much else. I already said kind of what we're doing today. Oh, Nick, are you going to make it to the meeting on Thursday?
Yes, I am planning to make it to the meeting unless something comes up and I can't. But I'm not expecting that, so I'm planning to go to the meeting.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll be there as well, barring the creek not rising. What else? And I don't know if Lucy Betty will be there. I think they're planning on staying home, so we'll see what happens though. So it should be a good meeting. We'll do a little bit of a winter field day recap. I haven't checked the scores in about a week, but last I saw we were still second for our class, which was pretty cool. No, sorry, we were still first in our class, second for all field day. So we'll have to see. It'll still be kind of a preliminary result since the uploads aren't due until March 1st. By the way, were you able to upload your receipts to that link I sent you?
Actually, I forgot about it, and I haven't done it. I thought about it today. I took my mom to the Apple store this morning. I was coming home, I was doing stuff. I was like, oh, I need to put those receipts up, but I haven't done it yet. I'll try to get to it later today, so they're up there soon.
All right, no problem. I just want to make sure you get reimbursed for everything that you did for field day. So, and what else? I think I got to reach out to Dale too because he had a couple, and I don't think he got those loaded. So we'll see. There was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember. Yeah. So, I guess that's about all. I'm going to upload this log here from the net. And I guess I'll go get cleaning. So hopefully you have many more stops to go to.
Not really. I had to go to Costco and Sam's Club for a few things. My wife, we were going to all go out as a family today, but then she decided, and my son kind of decided they wanted to kind of stay in and watch a movie. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And I didn't have a dinner planned for that, so we decided we're going to get chicken wings. Now I'm just kind of killing time, running around getting stuff that I kind of want/need. Down here in Canton. My son does a science Olympiad, and he has to build a hovercraft. So I'm trying to learn about that and 3D print some stuff and try to build a hovercraft. And so I need some hardware that I don't have at home. And that's why I'm going to Harbor Freight, hoping I can find the things that I need there. Hopefully, if not, maybe Lowe's or Home Depot will have it. But some of the stuff I couldn't even find online. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Killing time until around closer to dinner so I can take the wings home and we can watch our movie.
Station.
Go ahead, station.
Okay, I'm back. It's N8MWS, and I'm coughing, so if I start coughing, I don't know why I'm coughing, but I'm coughing. What the heck? I think I need to start drinking heavily.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Maybe when I'm done driving.
Prime. So somebody mentioned they had a laptop they needed somebody to look at, so let me know if they're out there.
Yeah, that was me. Actually, it came up in conversation earlier today as well. I heard you talking on the net. I was like, ooh, I wonder if he fixes old MacBooks. I love my MacBook. I had it for years. I would love to have it still running. It's 2012. It's an older version of a MacBook, but it does everything I need it to do and would need to do. But I think a capacitor popped somewhere on the thing, and I don't know where. So that was my only thing, is I'm not sure what's going on with it. I've taken it to the Apple store. They wouldn't do it. I took it to Micro Center. They wouldn't work on it. And I think the only other options are to find somebody on the internet that I could ship it to, and I never got around to that. So that's where that ended up.
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. I'm IT director at Jackson Township, but that's too old. I tell everybody if it's more than like 6 to 7 years old, you can push it with MacBooks. I still have my MacBook Pro that's 7 years old, and it works fine. I use it to run some stuff when I'm doing sound engineering over at the Jackson Amphitheater. And I also use it to record. Like, I'll record the shows off the Dante network so I can, replay them and mess around with it, whatever. But, yeah, 2012, that's just too old. It's just not worth touching.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I love those old MacBooks, and I wish they still made them new without the new M4 and M5 chips. That one with the pre-Retina display, it has all the nostalgia of everything that I want in a laptop, and they just don't make it anymore, which makes me very sad. That's why I always kind of want to see if I was thinking, can I get it fixed?
Tell you, I just bought a bunch of MacBook Airs that are the M4 RISC processor, and the Apple processors are blazing fast. They're faster than Intel processors, and 16 gig of RAM. I think it had a 512 gig drive, 15-inch screen, and they were like $1,000. They're nice. I bought them for the chief and the 2 deputy chiefs and a couple guys over in fire prevention because they like Mac stuff instead of Windows, so they didn't want the Dell Windows laptops. They wanted MacBooks. For that, I mean, obviously their desktops are all Windows, but there's some good deals out there. If you keep your eye on Amazon, there's really good deals on Apple laptops that come up every once in a while, and they're great. I mean, these things are blazing fast, and they'll run everything. I had to load one piece of software that really, it's Mac ready, but it has to have Rosetta. And back in the old days, Rosetta was like a real cluster. Now it just automatically, it says, oh, you need Rosetta. Just click OK, and then it installs it, sets it all up, and you're good to go.
W8HRF.
I probably should at some point do that, but yeah, for what it's worth. I spend most of my life in Windows anymore. I don't do as much Linux or Unix type stuff, but I still miss it. There's a nostalgia piece to it. I don't like using Windows all the time. I hate using Windows, but I have to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a semi-pro musician, and I'm playing a gigging band. We were supposed to have a show tonight, but we had to cancel because our drummer, his brother, fell critically ill, and they had to rush him to the hospital, and he lives in Virginia, so him and his wife took off last night and drove to Virginia, so we had to cancel our show. But that's what I run in my rack for my keyboards is I'm running a Mac Mini with Apple Mainstage that controls all my keyboards, my modules, my effects, my MIDI distribution system, the whole 9 yards. And I wouldn't use Windows for any of that stuff because, you could blue screen on you. I've never, ever, knock on wood, I've never had an issue with any of my Macs and my keyboard rigs during a live show.
Dope. Hey guys, I was just going to let you know I'm going to jump out of here, but I will say I love Windows. Sorry. Catch you guys later. W8HRF clear.
K8QKO. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I don't like Windows. I use it if I have to. It's a tool, much like Microsoft. And yeah, I prefer, like Macs work. They work all the time. They work well. And if you know how to use them, and yeah, you can do everything with it. The downside is if you work in software, you have to use Windows. It's really you can spend time using open source libraries. You can work on other stuff, but at some point you're going to have to do something in .NET, and that's where I'm at, and that's the nature of things. So I need something that can run Visual Studio in some way, shape, or form, at the very least. That's why I kind of like the old MacBooks. I don't think you can run Visual Studio. You can run Visual Studio Code, but not Visual Studio with the new MacBooks. I think. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I might get a MacBook.
Hope you're not one of those guys that forces .NET 2 and 3 to install or have to be installed because I've got some applications that we use and they're modern, but they're never upgrading them to go to like .NET 4, and Windows 11 by default does not install .NET 2 and .NET 3.
No, I'm not that guy anymore. I've worked in places that were like that in the past, but now everything I do is in 4.8 or Core, and everything is running in Azure in the cloud. So if it's not going to run in Azure, I don't write code for it right now. So that's pretty much the nature of my work.
I was just waiting there and see if there was another station out there, but I've got stuff running in Azure and Entra, and I'm on Microsoft 365 for Jackson. I've got like 207 licenses because we're a pretty good size organization over there.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with too much of that. Most of it's, I have my licenses, and we have our Azure Cloud infrastructure set up, and I just have to mostly click buttons. So that's my interaction with it at the moment. I don't know. I still prefer AWS if I had a choice, but if you're working in .NET and you're working in the Microsoft ecosystem exclusively, Azure works fine.
Yeah, I've always been like a systems admin, network engineer, my whole IT career. I'm a little bit dangerous in software. I can get into things and maybe make a few changes here and there. I'm a big Linux guy. I learned Unix back when I worked at Goodyear Aerospace because I was a test engineer, and we were running like HP UX. We had some an old Sperry system there that was Unix, and I really got into and learned Unix, back in the 80s and into the early 90s. And then I was also a VAX VMS kind of guy because in our test lab we were running a microvax with a big, large-scale NEF A to D converter that all of our our sensors and pressure transducers, accelerometers, you name it, when we're running, wheel and brake tests in the dyno lab, all came back and were processed through that microvax, that DEC microvax. Boy, that brings back some memories.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to work in that kind of environment. All my experience has been on the enterprise software side, some way, shape, or form. Some sort of like server-side business applications is pretty much my wheelhouse when I do that. And I've done some telephony stuff with like telephone systems back in the day, Avaya, Nortel, Genesis, Aspects, all that fun stuff, Cisco stuff on the software side. That's really the hardware side, the networking side. Like now it's all API-driven. It's all Azure in the cloud, so I don't have to deal with any of that kind of crap anymore. It's just software, push it up, push buttons, move on to the next thing.
NAWS. Yeah, you're getting a little scratchy there into the machine. I'm not sure where you're at right now.
In the parking lot outside of Harbor Freight down here in Canton, so I imagine it's a little hit or miss. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get going here, Pete. Get my shopping done, the stuff I'm looking for, see if I can get it. And thanks for getting back to me. Appreciate it. And probably talk to you a little bit later. And this is K5CFY. I will be clear. 73.
Okay, K5CFY 73, buddy, and you're down in my sector now in Canton. That's why I grew up in Canton. I live out here in Jackson Township, but if you took Fulton like all the way out to High Mill, and on the right you would be really close to my house. So 7.3s, and enjoy Harbor Freight. I like going in there. I always buy something when I'm in there. You just got to watch what some of the stuff's junk, some of the stuff's a good deal. So 7.3s, talk to you soon, N8MWS.